Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about sequencing and finding the rule. When we find the rule of things, in sequencing, it's putting things in order. So it's either increasing or decreasing, but either way, it has to be in the correct order. So in this case, I have a number line here with numbers, and I'm going to show you that each time I'm going to draw a little arrow to show you that in this case, the 10 is going up to 20 because we need to finish filling in these numbers. But we need to figure out the rule first because there's going to be a special rule to our sequence. And I always put an N there because N is our rule. So what we do is we say, is from 10 to 20, is it going up or going down? Is it increasing or decreasing? In this case, it's increasing, so we put a plus. Now, how many is it going up by? Well, from 10 to 20, I already know in my head that it's going up 10. So I'm going to put a plus 10 right there. And now I know that my rule is to add 10 each time I go across my number line. So then in my next one, guess what? My rule is to add 10. So I go 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Now that one was a little easy because counting by tens is easy. Let's try a trickier one. This one says 13 to 15. So we have to figure out what is the rule, and we have to figure out the next 3 blank spots. So if I use my little arrow, I know that 13 to 15 is going up, so it's increasing. So I put a plus, and then I have to say how many is it going up by? 13, 14, 15. I know that's going up by 2. I used my fingers when I did that so that I knew how many it was increasing by. So then I'm going to do, my next rule would be plus 2 is my rule. Now I go 15, 16, 16, 17. So my next one would be 17, and I used my fingers instead of tallies. So then I go 17, 18, 19. So my next number would be 19. 19, 20, 21. See, there's a pattern. If you look at this one, I'm really trying to trick you here because if you look closely, let's look at what our rule is going to be. Our rule starts with the 35 and it goes down to 30. So this rule is actually subtraction. And it is going down and decreasing. But how many is it decreasing by? So we got to count backwards now. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. This time it's going down by 5. So my rule now is minus 5. Now, sometimes if you only do a rule on the first try, you might make a mistake. So what I recommend that you do is try another one, like do 2 arrows so that you know that for sure minus 5 is your rule. So now we start at 30 and we go 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Yep, I know for sure my rule is minus 5. Now I have to finish my sequence, and I know that the answer is 20, and I go 10. If I go 5 down more, it's 15. Now I'd like you to get your train page out and follow along with me. So now what we have to do is we draw the little arrows in between there, and we say, is 35 going up or going down? In this case, it's going up, so we put a plus. And then how many is it going up by? 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yep, it's going up by 5. So my rule over here to the side is 5. And then what they had to do was figure out the 3 blank ones inside of the train cart. So now we do the same thing with this rule. And we do our arrow first and we say 68, is it going up or going down to the next one? 68 to 65, look it. It's going down by how many? We go 68, 67, 66, 65. Oop, it's going down by 3. So now I go check again to make sure I know for sure. Before I write my rule, I have to check it twice. 65, 64, 63, 62. Yep, it's still going by 3. You do not have to do these tallies right here. You can just use your fingers if that helps too. Okay, so then I have to keep following my sequence and I have to find my next 3. 62, 61, 60, 59. So my next answer is 59. 59, 58, 57, 56. 56, 55, 54, 53. And then I always make sure that I do this last one as well so that I know for sure that I didn't get any of these answers inside my cart wrong. Because if it doesn't end on a 50, then I got the answers wrong. And sometimes you get mixed up. So 53 minus 3 is, so my rule was minus 3. Or I should say subtract 3. Each time I had to subtract 3. Let's try the next one. On the elephants, is my rule going up or going down? So I draw my arrow, 41, 42, 43. Oh, it's plus 2, but I can't write my rule yet because I need to make sure that I check it twice. 43, 44, 45. Yep, I know for sure that my rule now is plus 2, and now I have to find the rest of the sequence. 45, 46, 47, 47, 48, 49, 49, 50, 51, 51, 51, 52, 53. And yes, I had that right. All my answers should match up. All right, I would like you to try this one on your own. In a second, you're going to push pause, and when you push play, the answers will appear again. And make sure that you have the answers correctly so that you can find your mistakes. All right, push pause now. Okay, now for your homework, you're doing the front only. And then you can cross out number 12. I don't care if you don't do that one. But I want you to do the front only. So each time you're going to find if it's plus or minus, how many it's by. This rule is 2. Then you're going to have to finish the sequence for each one. So you're going to add 2 each time. 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. There we go. So you're going to finish this page only. Do not do the back, and do not worry about the bag paper either. We're going to do that tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are rock stars. Thanks for being patient with our internet. Have a great rest of your day.